An author without an author's page. The same coin is the name they wrote Mountain Folk. Now, let's hope they're friendly. Let's hope those mountain folks are friendly. I've met a lot of friendly mountain folks, but let's see if they are friendly. There's one mountain folk in the SCP universe that is not friendly. Alpha class Euclid. Special containment procedures. A 457 meters meter perimeter fence patrolled by a squad of Foundation security officers is to surround the entrance of -A under the pretense of being a protected nature reserve. Diplomatic relations with -C are to be handled by the Pyropamisus research team, who are stationed at a compound near -A entrance. In the event of an invasion by -C, a division of MTF-09 mole rats has been charged with securing and defending -A. Here we go. Description. -A is a gorge located in the Hindu Kush of northern Pakistan. It is only visible at ground level, as aerial imaging from heights greater than 610 meters show foothills where -A should be. Okay, so there's like some illusion happening there. Well, that helps a little bit. That was a little bit of like not seeing it from the sky. -A is only accessible from its western end. Approaching -A from any non-westerly direction reveals only the foothills that aerial photos depict. But can you actually step on the foothills, or is it just like a visual illusion? Because that's important to know. Despite the height of the surrounding mountains, the bottom of -A is very low and a constant warmer temperature than the environment even in winter. When traveled, -A serves a passage to the pocket universe, designated -B. -B consists of a single continent and several archipelagos. No lands beyond this continent and its general area are known to exist with any certainty. Such travel has been discouraged by -C. The biota of -B is largely the same as that of Holocene Eurasia. -C are the sapient inhabitants of -B. They are physiologically identical to humans in all regards except size. 8.6 meters being the average height. That is well, we talked about Hollow Earth and giants in conspiracy theories before. Autopsies conducted on -C. Specimens have revealed the skeletons to be much more calcified than those of humans, but there are no other detectable internal differences. -C claimed lifespans of up to 9 centuries, which has been confirmed via forensic pathologies of the recently deceased. However, due to the slow reproduction rate of -C, only an estimated 850,000 individuals are believed to currently exist. The technology of -C is similar to that of human civilization in the Iron Age, though later inventions such as the compass, astrolabe, and telescope are also present. Most of -C live agrarian lifestyles, with some exceptions, such as those who engage in the small-scale manufacture and/or bartering of metal and glass goods. -C buildings are created by these excavation of mountains to form interiors, which are underground chambers in areas where mountains are small or more scarce. 15 nation-states politically 15 nation-states politically constitute -B. Gotcha. Due to the nature of -C's architecture, national border and capitals tend to be centered around mountain ranges. Most societies of -C are socially egalitarian amongst themselves and outsiders, though warfare between nations sometimes erupts, mostly over resources and border disputes. Got my back's itchy. Visiting Foundation researchers have for the most part been received warmly, though the greater size of -C has occasionally resulted in accidental injuries to some researchers. When asked, -C steadfastly deny any claim of intending to traverse -A themselves. However, archaeological investigation has revealed several -C skeletal remains near the entrance to -A. Some carbon dated to as recently as 1250, indicating that this taboo was not always the case. Interesting. Languages spoken by -C are universally agglutinative and consonant heavy. Foundation linguists have determined all of them to be related, though none of are mutually intelligible. Five alphabets and one syllabary serve as the writing system for these languages. Attempted reconstruction of the proto-language have indicated a number of similarities to Sumerian, Burushaski, and the language of SB 1390, though it does not appear to be related to any of them. Though the various states of -C possess numerous cultural differences, all follow various forms of the same religion, which is strongly monotheistic and similar in ritual to Kabbalistic Judaism. The clergy of -C often demonstrate thaumaturgic abilities, including item multiplication, bilocation, and in some cases the ability to invoke the presence of -D. What the fuck is -D? We already got like traversing to a different reality, a giant new continent, giant people. I wonder how big the continent is. Well, that probably is not easy to figure out. Sorry, what? -D are male humanoid entities invariably dressed in white robes, and outwardly identical to human in all respects, including size. However, they exhibit several anomalous abilities such as the healing of others, injuries, telekinesis, and redacted. Words spoken by -D are always heard in the native language of the hearers. Oh, that helps. The god tongue. -Ds are highly protective of -C and will sometimes appear without clerical invocation to defend or help them, such as during natural disasters or in the warfare, the latter sometimes in the establishment of peace treaties. Occasionally they are accompanied by -E, human women dressed identically to their male counterparts, though -E do not possess the ability of -D. -C treat the visitation of -D and E with great enthusiasm and reverence, and usually express great sadness to see them leave. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. They're like a bunch of mages that can heal you and lift things up. Of course you'll be, and if they help you out, of course you'll be sad if they leave. They're like, oh no, please stay around. What if so what if this is just their this universe version of hobbits, you know, living inside instead of having the Shire being inside like hills, it's inside mountains because they're massive, and -Ds are the wizards, and they're like, it's like, of course, remember how the hobbits are happy to see Gandalf show up? They're like, oh hey, Gandalf, yeah, that's cool. What if it's this case? What if -C are just hobbits, and -Ds are the Gandalf of the wizards that come to visit and check what's going on? Indigenous and nomadic humans in the immediate area of -A have known of its anomalous nature for much of known history, with mentions and artistic depiction included in the writings, art, and oral traditions of the Harappan, Bactrian, Persian, Hindi, and Pashtun cultures, among many others. SB-2518's existence became known to the Foundation in a division of the British Indian Army discovered a small Pashtun village situated near the entrance to -A. Said village was decorated with a number of large stone carvings unlike any known to exist in the area, which makes me wonder if it's either the skeletons of -Cs, or if there was some sort of gift from -C. When pressed for information, the villagers claimed to have traded the excess of a recent corpse surplus in exchange for other created by which is believed to bring good luck to its owners. After initial exploration confirmed the anomalous nature of -A, word was discreetly sent to the highest tiers of the British government, whereupon the Foundation took over and established diplomatic relations with the nearest ruling body within -B. Gotcha. And then here we have an interview log. Date 21st, 3rd, 19. -C 128, a priestess of the nearest city to -A. Dr. Bannerman, first formal interview to take place between a Foundation operative and a citizen of -B. Welcome, child of Zev. Thank you, Kumrots. honorific among Daxi clergy. My colleagues and I are here to ask you, what is this place? Well, it's supposed to be a priestess, right? You are in the city of Filakri of the land of Anakagir, home of the... But I thought you were extinct. The Creator does not always express the same affection for us that he does for you, but he saved us all the same, from both the waters of the deluge and the arm of the Deva Empire. After the interview, a subfossil Davite skull was brought to the Earth side of Dash A, it was discovered to be incapable of passing through a previously unknown invisible barrier. Also, I'm probably missing something here. Well, okay, it must be this, home of the... So, yeah. Why have you not returned to our world since? We have made various attempts. The Viskvodibaza were not always the only link between our worlds. Daxy's name for Dasher. Are there other passages? There was once dozens. All of them have been destroyed by the human on your side. Why? Our fight against the Devas gave them cause to hate us, and their lies about our nature spread to both human and redacted in time. My condolences. The Igogiri advised us to stay in Anakagir until they told us of better time to return. Dash C's name for Dash D. It is our impression that our appearance would be upsetting to humans in modern times. It would indeed. We strive to protect normalcy and can confirm that most would fear you for different reasons. I'm sorry for any crimes we have committed in the past. I think I speak on behalf of all when I say that you are forgiven. I must return to my post at the temple now. Very well. Thank you for your time. I always appreciate when a researcher or a doctor actually, like, you know, is being reasonable and kind. Because, like, hey, not only is he apologizing for something that apparently happened, I don't know who these creatures are. There's probably some information here that I can glimpse and then find out, but yeah. But yeah, him apologizing and then also being like honest, like, yeah, if you came back, there would be quite an uproar. People would be afraid of you for multiple different reasons. I mean, the first is that you're giant, and then people who know about whatever race they are will then also have their minds blown. Yeah, there's like a lot. At the end of May, on the 23rd, 4th, 1975, researcher Anna Sutton was seduced by an instance of Dash D, resulting in her dismissal from Foundation employment. Seduced? Okay. Attempts at retrieving Sutton were made impossible by the actions of her seducer, who threatened violence towards Foundation staff. Whether this relationship was a compulsive effect exerted by the instance or decision independently made by Sutton in defiance of regulation cannot be ascertained. Sutton was integrated into the population of Dash E soon afterward and tested positive for pregnancy a week after her dismissal, giving birth to a 6-kilogram son 5 months later. Several instances of Dash E assisted in the birth of Sutton's child, who was born via cesarean section made painless by a naturally harvested anesthetic. The Dash D who impregnated Sutton was also present to heal her incisions. A female Dash C served as the offspring's wet nurse for the duration of the child's infancy. The idea of like an 8.6 meter tall woman taking care of a baby this size, you know, fucking her entire hand. The baby would probably like bounce a little bit on the thumb, like, yeah. Sure, okay, said child is currently in adulthood and a functioning member of the HC society. Sutton and her lover have thus far turned down requests for interviews. These are those ask some questions, Sutton, goddamn! At NMB. The Paro-Pamisus research station suffered significant damage during the October 2015 Hindu Kush earthquake, with 7 guard and 4 researchers among the casualties. Straggling Pashtun individuals intruded on the area, but was forcibly subdued and issued amnestics by available and personnel long enough for backup and maintenance crews to arrive. Dash A itself was relatively undamaged, remaining traversable. Yeah, what happens if there's like a cave-in or like an avalanche? Does the avalanche just pass through the through Dash A, or does it oh, I think, yeah, I will deal with you later. But yeah, I'm so, like student not even like giving a little bit of information. Like I'll be like, not only did you have a child with an anomaly, you're not even gonna tell us like if like first of all, a week into knowing each other, like a week into being physically together with him, you suddenly are pregnant, and 5 months later you have a child. Also, how come the child is a member, is a part of society of Dash C, the Giants? Like, are all the Giants children of Dash D's and E's, or like, what? What? I need some more answers.